Hi folks, thanks for joining us at the Irene Taylor Trust as we celebrate 25 years. It's a really big birthday and we've got loads of really great stuff lined up for you to view, so kick back and enjoy.
And I believe that man can be so much better to his brothers and sisters. I believe in love, I believe in love, I believe in love. I believe in love, I believe in love, I believe in love. I believe in love, I believe in love, I believe in love. I believe in love, I believe in love, I believe in love.
Basically, the inspiration behind the song was based on something I was similarly going through with my partner, and she's from an ethnic background of she's Bengali, so she's from Bangladesh, and since she got with me and I'm black, her family have kind of disowned her and have been giving her like mental stress, etc. about it, and ostracized her. So I wanted to highlight the complexities of cultures and how it can have adverse effect. So it's basically a fictitious story based around that narrative. Yeah, my name is Benjamin Yakub, and the song I'm performing today is called Runaway.
She says she's fed up all the pressures and the strain, cause her family is stressing out her brain. All she wanna do is get away, all she wanna do is get away. She gets interrogated every day, plus they're forcing her to live her life a certain way. All she wanna do is run away, all she wanna do is run away. She feels threatened cause she fell in love. He a black man, so he ain't good enough. That's what her family say. Treat her like a disgrace. They call themselves religious, but ignore religion over race. Culture plays a part of it, but that's not even half of it. Who are we to force a female who their heart should pick? Regardless, her character is tarnished. Her brother just disowned her, now she's so broken hearted. Home ain't the same no more. Fear is taking over it. She's living on the edge of a hostile environment. Bad vibes, dirty looks, scheming and arguments. That's how it starts, then in comes the violence. Nah, then there's fear of getting sent away. I married off to a stranger who's old and grey. These are her thoughts going through her brain. So she drops on the floor on her knees and she prays. She says she's fed up all the pressures and the strain, cause her family is stressing out her brain. All she wanna do is get away, all she wanna do is get away. She gets interrogated every day, plus they're forcing her to live her life a certain way. All she wanna do is run away.
All she wanna do is run away.
How can a father cause harm to his own flesh and blood? How can a mother turn her back on the child she loves? How can a older brother, just for the sake of honor, disrespect his younger sister for a love for another? It's undercover, disregarded and kidding away. All of these young girls are secretly going through pain. All of these lives that are ruined and lost every day. These are her thoughts all alone in the night where she prays. Mean. And the story gets deeper now. She missed the period, so she thinks she's pregnant now. It's the worst to anticipate the future now. Wearing baggy clothes to hide a bump when she leaves the house. Living with the secret. The only one who knew was a friend, but that said friend told her not to keep it. Now she feels defeated, sitting all alone in the zone, in this so-called home full of demons. She says she's fed up all the pressures and the strain, cause her family is stressing out her brain. All she wanna do is get away, all she wanna do is get away. She gets interrogated every day, plus they're forcing her to live her life a certain way. All she wanna do is run away, all she wanna do is run away. She says she's fed up all the pressures and the strain, cause her family is stressing out her brain. All she wanna do is get away, all she wanna do is get away. She gets interrogated every day. Plus they're forcing her to live a life a certain way. All she wanna do is run away. All she wanna do is run away.
I think every single thing I've done with Irene Taylor since I've been there has been useful and has been like beneficial, not for me, but for both parties. It's impacted me greatly, massively, shall I say. So when I'd done my masters, I used my experience with the Irene Taylor Trust, with all of the stuff we was doing, and it correlated with my point on character building, which helped bring down recidivism rates for ex-prisoners. So it's given me more of a leadway into prison again. Because of this experience I've done with you and worked with In-House Records, which is another charity that's based with prison, I'm able to maybe implement similar schemes and similar projects with prisoners and ex-prisoners myself, but take them to the professional industry. And I think working with Irene Taylor has given me the insight and understanding of how to put something like that together. So I've learned so much from it. Not just that, I've learned how fluent music can be played and how you need to use people that are very talented and professional, how you lot do, like the people that you use for your interventions and the people that are freelancing the part of Irene Taylor are very like unique musicians. And I think that's something I've learned, that you can't mess around in this music game. You need to make sure everybody is top notch. So it's another thing I learned from Irene Taylor Trust.
I can hardly believe that it's been 25 years since Irene Taylor Trust started. I remember sitting in my living room 25 years ago wondering how on earth you start a charity. And then when we get to a point like this, you know, despite doing it during the lockdown, it still seems a really significant anniversary. And I'm so thrilled that everybody has really kind of jumped on it and been really enthusiastic about doing all the things that we've asked them to do. Because when the office team kind of thought, well, what should we do if we can't get together? And I remember asking them, I remember talking to the project team and some of the young people and the former prisoners, and everybody just said, look, let's do something. So we've actually got something coming up every day of November, which is really exciting, culminating in the gig. And it's the first time that we've worked together for ages, and it's just been amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing to think that in 25 years we've literally done hundreds of projects. It's been amazing, and written like thousands of new songs. It's been amazing. What I've really admired about ITT is the way it has always stuck to its core values and principles in its approach to the work and its approach to organising different types of projects that it has begun to do over the years. I think that's been really good.
Yeah, I think it is, as you say, organisations do need to develop, but keeping the sense of who the organisation is at the heart will kind of mean that that the programs that you do decide to deliver will have kind of credibility and integrity, I think.
I got involved with ITT during my custody. It was my connection to the outside world. Not only that, I think it's a connection to my inner self. It fostered me through those bad times. through guilt, through all the mix of emotions that were toiling inside of me. And that was the anchor to focus outside of the tunnel. I was hesitant and shy at the beginning, doubting my own abilities constantly, as I do still now. And the trust, even in those bleak times, gave me confidence and showed me the way to move forward, to create. Well, my name is John. We've known each other now for about 3 years. The 2 songs I'm doing today is Take Me to the Place, and the song I've written for Irene Taylor Trust is The Trust. These are the 2 songs I'll be doing today. And thank you for the opportunity.
Moving to the light, is there I see, calling out to me to set me free. Tell me what's inside, let it be. Can it be so right to ask me? Take me to the place where you'll be. Take me to the moment you're with me. Take me to your dreams where you're free. Take me to your thoughts and think of me. And I can make it fine for you and me. I can see the end of what will be. And there'll be a time your heart does see. When the moment comes, there will be. Take me to the place where you'll be. Take me to the moment you're with me. Take me to your dreams where you're free. Take me in your thoughts and think of me. Take me to that place where you're free. Take me to your dreams where I'll be. Take me to the place where you'll be. Take me to the moment you're with me. Take me to your dreams where you're free. Take me in your thoughts and think of me.
This is a picture of me. This is a picture of me. This is a picture of me. This is a picture of me. 18 and pregnant, the end of my world. But since he came, is nothing but joy. This is a picture of me.
I love working with ITT. It's just, the people are so nice. I think the quality of music that we make is fantastic, and we just have like such a significant involvement in many people's lives.
Working out, going on a journey from one on a project, for example, going on a journey from one day to the final day. It's just great to be able to find out about people, find out about yourself through working with people musically.
It's rewarding, it's fun, it's challenging, it's funny. We've met some fascinating people going through all sorts in their lives, and to just be with them to create new music is a great thing.
Almost everything that we do is exciting at ITT, and I would even class going into the office on a regular basis as that, because you're with people that want to do the work, you're with people that want to have ideas and kind of talk around projects and everything. And you know, we've got the most fantastic project team. All the musicians are amazing, all the participants we work with, they just give their all. So for me, there hasn't been a day over the last 25 years that I haven't really wanted to get up to go to work. It's not saying every day is great, but you do feel as though you're doing something that's really good, not just for those that you're doing it with, but also for yourself, I think.
Yeah, that was a really difficult moment or time for me. And coming to making tracks, I don't know what it was just like pure synergy, because all of us as a group, we just all really got along, and it was just a very collaborative, fruitful environment. And since then, that's just sort of manifested and maintained itself with whatever I do with Irene Taylor Trust. It's been a very positive impact, because that was like one of the first bits of positivity in my life that year, making tracks, and it's just stayed, I guess, positive ever since. And I get to do opportunities like this, which means I just get to continuously pursue my love and my passion of music, which is great. Yeah, so I had connected with them through the Princess Trust. I'd just gone back from the Netherlands and I was looking for something to do music-wise. And so, yeah, I applied and I got to meet Irene Taylor Trust. And we did a week-long project where we had to put on a show basically in about 5 days, which was great fun, not stressful at all. And I guess I just haven't left ever since. Honestly, can't even remember. It was the first day, I remember that. And we got to reconnect with other people we'd done making tracks with before. And I think Charles or Montel started playing a melody, and Lisa and I basically went to the back of the church and just started humming along, and eventually the chorus just came to mind. And I guess it just flowed from there. We kind of realised what we were trying to say with the song, we defined the message, and then went from there, quite literally. Yeah. My name is Lucine, and my song is called, or the song that I'm performing is called How Does It Feel?
It's just the way it goes. Same as old the same. The disbelief is strife, falling victim to my own brain. When you think it's easy, 1 second and it disappears. 2 hands over the edge, 3 chances to make a mess. Toe to toe we go, me, myself and I. Victory is far, but I won't give up this road of mine. Time heals wounds, but it can't heal mine. Gotta find that power within. Too many questions on my mind. How does it feel to be loved? How does it feel to be worthy of your trust? How does it feel to be loved? How does it feel to be at one with who you are? Falling down a black hole, the trigger is pulled slow on a one-way road. No trial will defeat me. Couldn't see in the dark. Had the light in my heart. Felt the hurt of the world. Shoulders scarred from heavy loads. My hunger is my thirst. A penance or a curse. Tortured by the fear. Peace clings like foreign skin. A mile or two I walk. Need a minute to clear my thoughts. Faint lights guide me home. Hope is coursing through my bones. How does it feel to be loved? How does it feel to be worthy of your trust? How does it feel to be loved? How does it feel to be at one with who you are? We're searching for peace and we're searching for wealth. We're searching for love, but it's love for ourselves. Going to heaven, not staying in hell. We're searching for peace and we're searching for wealth. We're searching for love, but it's love for ourselves. Going to heaven, not staying in hell. Da 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 da. I'm loving you. Da 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 da. I'm loving you. Da 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 da. I'm loving you. Da 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 da. I'm loving you. Da 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 da. I'm loving you. Da 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 da. I'm loving you. Da 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 da. I'm loving you. Da 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 da. How does it feel to be loved? How does it feel to be worthy of your trust? How does it feel to be loved? How does it feel to be at one with who you are? How does it feel to be loved? How does it feel to be worthy of your trust? How does it feel to be loved? How does it feel to be at one with who you are?
If you like what we do at the Irene Taylor Trust, there are lots of different ways you can support us, such as, for example, becoming a friend. All the details about the different ways you can help us do our work and reach more people can be found at www.irenetaylortrust.com.
Now that I've reached the point in time in my life, I've done so much wrong. All I wanna do is be right. My apologies from me to you. Only thing I need to do is release these feelings from my soul, my soul. These feelings from my soul, my soul. These feelings from my soul, my soul. These feelings from my soul, my soul.
My time is sounding out. was basically based on so many different roles. And my time there was spent well because we had to compose our own music, and sometimes the facilitators will allow us to be the facilitators. So they will sit back and allow us to prepare the track, compose it, work together, and then perform it and rehearse it, etc. So I thought that was a unique aspect of character building, especially for some people that's come out of prison, to integrate and mix with each other, plus lead in regards to teaching other people music and working with each other. So I thought that was a good thing I'd done. I even performed, and we've done a track at the Guildhall School of Music. In regards to working out with the Making Tracks project, it gave us the opportunity to help make an album for someone else. And I thought that was unique. Like, even where I played a role was playing a drum or something, and we had to work around the client that was doing that album. So being involved in trying to encourage them to engage and be proactive with the whole program, I think was unique, and that was a great experience with the Making Tracks thing.
This is my life, I'ma live it to the fullest. That night, G, I could've caught a bullet. So excuse me if I'm living life. Live your life and stop hating, can't live in mine. They always hating, they ain't caking, they just sausages. I catch you aiming for my cake and that's a problem, kid. It's dinner time and we breaking bread. I'm trying to have a shot full of money like I'm Breaking Bad. I ain't broke, I ain't made it yet. So pull a hamstring and break a leg. Now what you fancy to break a sweat? Or be sitting in a bin trying to make a friend?
At that moment, for those first 10 or 15 minutes, aside from us walking around, you know, saying, here's how you put it on, your fingers go there, you pluck it with this hand, that's called a plectrum, whatever. We all have one ear outside, in the room, if you like, looking for something. And typically, we're looking for something that's being played with a steady pulse. So if somebody's playing something that repeats...
Remember, at the end of the day, essentially, it is these guys that the music is coming from. We're just a conduit for these guys to be creative through, basically, I think, yeah. So this gives them a focus. This gives them a focus. It gives them an idea of what they can do else. Hopefully, that's what we are. We're shining a light to the future for them, to show them that it's okay, you can go there.
I love the way you smile. I love the way you smile. I hold you in my arms and lay and see the stars.
I love the way you act and how you make me feel. You give me hope, baby, and that is so, so real. I love the way you touch and show your love to me. You are the inspiration for this melody.
I'm on my way. Better days for me, yeah. I smile today. Seems like it's only yesterday. I was down on my knees. I believe in love. 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 I believe in love.
Let's have a sing-along audience.
I believe in love. I believe in love. I believe in love.
Let's hear.
I believe in love.
Here we go.
I believe in love. I believe in love.
Not bad for no rehearsal.
ITT has had, I think it's quite a big impact on me because of the work that I now do. I work with a place called the Message Trust who helps ex-offenders, homeless, coming out of prisons and stuff like that, rehabilitation, resettlement. And seeing the work that you do for ex-offenders and people coming out, and it was something that I was really passionate about, and obviously I see the work that you were doing, so you know, it had a major impact on me. I got involved with ITT. I knew Sarah. She was my music teacher in Wormer Scrubs when I first got my life sentence in 1992. And then she left to set up the Irene Taylor Trust because of all the changes that were going on in prisons. And later on, when I was on a recall, actually, I got out of my life sentence. Things didn't go too well, and I got recalled. And while I was on a recall, I met a woman who came in as a prison visitor, who is a musician herself. She's a singer and plays the piano, and she wanted to do some music in Pentonville. And I asked her to link up with, I said, look, I know a friend who does a lot of work and sounding out and stuff like that in prisons. Basically just that. She went out, obviously Googled it and got into contact with Sarah. And then Sarah came up to watch one of her shows, which I was involved in, and we got linked up again. So, and then obviously when I came out this time, I got involved with the Irene Taylor Trust. So, yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I was in prison. Had a bad phone call off my wife, and she was crying basically, and I went back and wrote this song called You and Me. Yeah, it's about just holding my wife close and letting her know that even though we were so far apart, that we were still together, and that she only has to think of me and I'm there with her, and vice versa for me. And the chorus basically says that one of these days they're going to release me, and we'll walk together hand in hand, and we'll be together again. So yeah.
When I hear you cry, it's at that time I wanna hold you tight in my arms. I pull you close. You know that I'm near, oh baby, don't you cry, 'cause it's alright. 'Cause one of these days they're gonna release me, and one of these days they set me free. Then we'll walk along with our heads held high, alone. That's you and me. Now my love be strong, it's stronger than you have ever been before. At this time, you're alone. You only have to look within your heart, and I'll be there. 'Cause one of these days they're gonna release me. One of these days they set me free. Then we'll walk along with our heads held high, alone. That's you and me. One of these days they're gonna release me. One of these days they set me free. Then we'll walk along with our heads held high, alone. That's you and me. 'Cause one of these days they're gonna release me. One of these days they set me free.
alone. That's you and me.
Beginning of lockdown, we were kind of thinking, what on earth are we going to do? Because we had a responsibility to the participants we work with, and we also had a responsibility to the musicians we work with as well, because lots of things were in the diary. Ironically, it was the first year, 2020, where we knew exactly what we were doing for 12 months. That doesn't often happen with a charity. So we just took a punt, is what we did, and we decided that we would try and get the programs that we could online, and those that we couldn't get online, we thought that we would just try and do them via correspondence. So it was a bit of a, I think we kind of thought we have to do this because we thought it would be very detrimental to a lot of people's well-being and happiness as well if we just said, guys, we're just going to call it a day until things get better. So it felt to us as though we had a kind of duty, I suppose, in a way, in the nicest kind of way, to be able to support people through this time because we knew it was going to be difficult.
I think it's been, like I say again, it's been difficult for a lot of people just trying to figure out different ways to continue doing what they've been doing for so long. ITT have found ways around that, working with people musically online.
Which is a big challenge because we're not used to doing that sort of thing. Lots of devising new ways of working out what we do to fit the new world that we're living in.
So they've turned into kind of songwriting based around technology and what people have available to them. So some people may have a guitar or keyboard, come up with an idea. In an online session, they'll transfer that along to somebody who can create it on a workstation, and then they'll write the song together. So it's like a really nice back and forwards process.
So lots of time spent on Zoom, writing songs with people, connecting and doing bits on our own, and then remotely sending things and piecing things back together.
Yeah, it's quite a different skill to develop while doing that, because obviously you can't just in the moment say to somebody, can this sound like this, or do you prefer this way or that way, when you're working on the track in isolation. So you've got like these really like precious couple of hours where you have to just work intensely just to get as much information as possible and try and just like present a song that is like representative of what somebody had imagined.
It's a different way of working. It's also enjoyable. Obviously not as great as being in the room, but it's still great to be creative with people as well.
I mean, you can't beat being in a room together, but I think kind of like artistically, a lot of them have taken ownership over what has been created in these online sessions, and from the people that I've worked with so far, I think they're happy with the results.
We all wanna really thank you, and I went one, but you handed me two, and I overwhelmed how you really planned to. Number one, how I rank you, I wanna thank you, and we all wanna really thank you, and I went one, but you handed me two, and I overwhelmed how you really planned to. Number one, how I rank you.
Euphoria, let's come together. Euphoria, let's sing together. Euphoria, let's work together, working together to find our way. When and myself, off I go from here, even air or our spells. I know which way to steer.
Hurt by depression, so I make it what it's worth. Do with the lessons till the tables turn. Yeah.
I look to you for help, though I am long past saving. Taking my hand in yours, you say, I am always worth saving.
Cause it's music that set me free. Cause it's music, it's all
I'm grateful for the Irene Taylor Trust, and I'm grateful for music. Music has its way to sing. Yes, music sings to us, and it also makes us sing.
Trust in your soul to bring the joys you bring. Hearts free, soul soaring. Trust in your heart to sing the melody it brings. Free hearts so flying.
And thank you, don't think negative. Don't deliberately upset other people. Don't take things, ask first, be respectful, don't stare at people. Be heard.
Things to do and not to do. Things to do and not to do. Listen up, these things are true. But in the end it's up to you. Things to do and not to do. Things to do and not to do.
Life is hard, decisions to make. It's easy to feel unsure. Life is about give and
As we contemplate where to begin, ravishing life on earth is a sin. The so-called global village continue to rape and pillage. More and more storms are pelting down. Mother Earth, where's her friends around? Where's her friends around? Mother Earth, where's her frown? 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 Mother Earth, where's her frown?
I've reached a point, time in my life where I'm so much wrong. All I wanna do is be right. My apology is from me to you. Only thing I need to do is release these feelings from my soul. Every single day. It's hard, but I don't care. I wanna go crazy with my hands in the air. Have fun, lie in the sun every single day. 'Cause it's a sunny day, every day. So I'm gonna play. Everybody's got the water bottle.
I see so much things. This summer, I see so much things. See so much things. This summer, I seen so much things. Seen G's go to Vegas, see so much things. Forever friendships go in the banks. Go in the bank. Cross on my neck, but yeah, I still sin.
It's nice just to feel like people are really rooting for you and you're in your corner, and it maybe provokes you to take heart a little bit and turn things around.
You know, my first day in prison, it's one of them things where you just feel like your dream is over. The project gave me back me.
Prison's a very limiting place. You're not allowed to do anything. The default is no. And the Irene Taylor Trust flies in the face of that. It's like, hold on a minute, of course you can.
I reckon the narrative with most of the people we work with goes something like, I can't do it, and the reason they can't do it is because they've been told they can't do it. So I think the big change of coming on a project with us is the fact that they're coming into a situation where we're willing them to win.
I fell back in love with what I wanted to do, what I did, and that was singing. I found me again.
Let it breathe a bit. You'll know if you can. Let it live again. If you don't
To me, the Irene Taylor Trust is, it's a support system around you. It's not just kind of for the performance, people check in with you, and it's like an extended family almost. It's given me an outlet for kind of negativity, and it's really kind of made me feel more confident and able to do things. I hadn't heard of the Trust before, but then I went through Prince's Trust when I was 16, and they offered me the chance to do a musical project, and I had no idea about anything. I just remember being so terrified with all these instruments just lying around, but it was just the most amazing experience. I had these lyrics and a kind of idea in my head, and Gary sat with me and was really patient with me, put up with all my kind of weird things I was asking about, and actually came up with the melody for the song. It's a song really about kind of struggles through my life and this idea of keeping secrets and kind of keeping things all closed in, and then the idea of the origami heart unfolding and everything coming out. It's a song to me about healing and kind of moving on from my past. Hi, my name's Helen, and this song is Origami Hearts.
1, 2, 3, 4. Lights fade, sin is gold. Is it true what you've been told? Blurry eyes, clouded sight, giving up the better fight. There's a journey in my mind. I'll stay here like what I find. Palm trees sway side to side. Yes, I'm fine. No, I lied. Origami hearts unfold, stories that were never told. Hold me tight, don't let me go. Push and pull to and fro. On tops, we're here again, smiling through all the pain. People come and go, the blues begin so low. Broken hearts never said. This throbbing in my head, feelings bottled up inside. I'm here now, please don't hide. Origami hearts unfold, stories that were never told. Hold me tight, don't let me go. Push and pull to and fro. Perfect frown, those grey eyes. Stand back, I'm your demise. Shout at me, I'm learning fast. Rising up from my past. Lay me down, shut my eyes. I see past your disguise. Taste poison on my lips. Aim higher, down it slips. Origami hearts
absolutely amazing to be making music in person again. It's just, you can't beat the feeling of being in a room with people and live instruments.
It's almost like breathing. It's as natural as breathing, making music with people in a room. You know, making music on a computer is great, but being face to face in the room making music is amazing, and it's been great. You know, the last 2 or 3 days we've been able to kind of get in a room with people, enjoy each other's company, enjoy making music. It's been great, and it means a lot to all of us.
It's been a long few months, as it has been for everyone, of course. And to be in the same room with our colleagues and people that we've worked with over the last few years is just such a good feeling.
It's kind of, you know, for the last 7 months, it's something I've been thinking of, and I had no idea when it was going to start. And then just to actually have this opportunity to get together with the project team and to get together with some of the people that we work with has been the most exciting thing. And it kind of feels a bit new and a bit kind of, oh wow, we're seeing people again. And it just shows that it needed this release, I think. I think the future might be quite interesting, because I think what we've had to do in kind of remodelling our programmes to work online, I think we found some of those to be actually really useful things to keep running alongside our live work. So whilst we just thought maybe something was going to be for the duration of the lockdown, of course we don't know how long that's going to go on or how long any restrictions are going to go on. So I feel really happy that we've developed these programmes, because I do think that for a lot of the people that we work with, it's actually been quite a nice thing to get used to what music making is about in a safe surrounding. And maybe these projects we're doing, the kind of digital ones, we can run alongside the live programmes. So in theory, we can actually reach more people.
Got involved with the Irene Taylor Trust when I was initially in prison. They came in and done a workshop in there, which was a week long, where we created music for the first 4 days and then performed on the Friday to the prison. That was how I initially got involved with them. Then I came out and I managed to get involved with a course they was with a program they was doing on the roads. And this is why I'm here now. It's opened my eyes, it's kept me focused, it's kept me going, for the simple fact of it's opened up my networks. I've always known this is what I want to do. Just getting involved in projects keeps me active, so I would say that. Well, my life at the time, it was written whilst I was sitting in prison, and just about my whole prospect on life at that time and how I thought I was moving forward, basically. I am an artist that goes by the name of Noble. My song is called Default Music, and yeah.
When did life become so confusing? I didn't realize I was losing. Locked up, locked down on the bus, going round and round.
I fly closest to the ones through my bird stages. Never put my bid on no one, I just turn pages. 18 to 33, those were my worst stages. A lot of friends and I ain't see a third's faces. The one for you that would've come and burst blatant. Who would've known I spit a verse flagrant? Whip white all day, trying to swerve cases. Reminiscing about the days in early B's basement. I call it default music, cause it's the D's fault why I do music. If they ain't locked me in the cells for amusement, probably wouldn't put the pen to pad trying to douche. Would've never known that I do this, though I know they call me when they rap, not music. Fashion now they call it the crutch, you must be stupid. Trying to find your one in the mill, she gon' lose it. Score and she gon' loop it. All up in the mood twist, think of all your movements. Check it out, probably check your dog on the loose tip. Mad if he tunes in, love could turn to hate real quick, check a mood swing. Told me get rid of my donnies, I shot Cupid. BOH, can they come back like pubics? Lost a lot of chicks, they compromised, we're too big. Realize when you all gone, that's when you do live. Money over chickens, unless your chickens are ruthless. Me and mine build an empire, Lucius. If it ain't tunes, I'm in food like a toothpick. Niggas ain't round no more, they all cubit. Do it for the ones that told me do spit, told me go home and go hard on the loosen. Do it for the ones that couldn't miss the institution. And all my dons gone, can't see him when we choose to.
How did life become so confusing? I didn't realize I was losing. My top locked down on the bus, going round and round. How did life become so confusing? I didn't realize I was losing. My top locked down on the bus, going round and round.
New route, M1, new coupe, jeans in the T, I ain't changed, I don't do suits. Nothing like a board game, I can tell you who's who. Anytime I Drake drive, I end up with a new boo. Gas car, she 7 up at minimum, I move cues. Looking for a bad boy, well she ain't gonna choose you. Domino effect till my ends, we had to move food. Learned to shut shots, try competing with me, you lose. Got off 2-2, 4-4, then a 3-8. And I ain't gone back from revolvers to behave. Built my own team from the ground up, EA. Chicks say we stay fly like BA. Gotta sneak out, carbonation to run. Can't play with my paper, I stray out the country. Stay around some donnies that'll scrape out your pumpkin. Wrongdoings could result in days getting numbered. The game's getting young, yes, but age ain't the subject. I ain't seen a speck of dust upon my gloves yet. Brought up in the can car, done reps. Sitting down thinking how much bigger can these funds get. Trying to get my mum set, sitting in the sunset. She know that I work even though they think a sun rest. I just play it out, they will never know a sun's stress. I just tell her chill like this is my conquest.
When life becomes so confusing, I didn't realize I was losing. Locked up, locked down on the bus, going round and around. How did life become so confusing? I didn't realize I was losing. Locked up, locked down on the bus, going round and round.
I wish that none of my brothers visit the jail cell. See my brother get those years, knowing I can't help. Sat and watch the moons go round, just like a cartwheel. Anyone I sat and rapped with said it's heartfelt. Been around, so I seen a lot of things happen. Was on the road young before I got to think rapping. Putting work first, then I got to think trapping. Money makes the world go round, so don't give up stacking. Poker asking what I have, steak and grab it. You got 5 and on my youth, that's all they're having. Never stop me getting in dose like a habit. Road or the bring it, don't stop like traffic. Anything my princess wants, she gonna have it. I'ma make sure my princess life lavish. Let her know that I'm a big mind savage. This is just a freebie, here you can have it.
And life becomes so confusing, I didn't realize I was losing. My top locked down on the bus, we're going round and around. And life becomes so confusing, I didn't realize I was losing. My top locked down on the bus, going round and round. And life becomes so confusing, I didn't realize I was losing. My top locked down on the bus, going round and round. And life becomes so confusing, didn't realize I was losing. My top locked down on the bus, going round and round.
My highlight would be the Lullaby project. Although everything I do is personal and it's all my real life bars, that was to my kids. And at that time I was expecting a daughter. So yeah, that one was personal for me.
When I discovered I was having a baby, I felt surprised. I can't believe it, I'm becoming a mom. I'm so happy, happy.
Looking at your eyes, I can see the truth. That's why I make all these songs for you. Every day, every heartbeat, I feel your love light shining. Every day, every heartbeat, I feel your love light shining.
Birthday message. Yeah, happy, is it 25?
25 years, I'd say. Is that old? 25 years? Yeah, you're not getting old, innit?
Happy birthday to you. I want to just say
You guys are all incredible. I say it all the time in all of my emails.
You know, the work that you're doing with the ex-offenders, people from dysfunctional families and stuff like that, it's a safe place for them to come and enjoy themselves and relax and be around positive, creative, inspirational people. So, please keep up the good work. I think you're doing a fabulous job, inspiring people, providing them hope, and as a beacon of light to those who are lost and trying to find their way.
If I had a birthday message, it would probably just be thank you so much for everything you do, and here's to another 25 years.
Gosh, where are the words? There's so many things I could say. But yeah, Sarah, I just want to thank you for, first of all, starting this, because it's so important. So the fact that it's going to 25 years, I just hope there's 25 years more. So thank you for creating it to begin with. You always pick a great team. You always pick people that care, that want to see people do well, see people grow, and see people journey into life in a great way.
You know, say long may it continue. Happy birthday.
Happy 25th anniversary, and hopefully I'll be celebrating the 50th anniversary with the Irene Taylor Trust or beyond.
Keep going, keep pushing. Let's go another 25 years and then another 25 after that. And I hope I can be involved for as long as I can.
So I guess, thank you. I hope you have many more years to come, and happy birthday.
Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining us for this celebration. We're almost at the end, so before that, there are a few things to mention. If this has been one of your highlights of 2020, please do help spread the word on social media. It's at Music in Prisons on Twitter and Facebook, and at Irene Taylor Trust Music on Instagram. Or if social media is not your thing, then you could send the website link to your friends in an email. This amazing work started in memory of Irene Taylor, and it started from here, in my living room. So in some ways, though not all, it feels appropriate to be celebrating with you in your homes. We started from scratch 25 years ago, with little aside from a whole heap of goodwill, and we built the Trust's work over time, with huge amounts of support from a number of people. Thanks to our trustees, both current and past, who have given their time and shared their expertise, and to our wonderful patrons who have advocated for our work. Thanks to all the office team who have helped develop the programmes over the years and who drive things from behind the scenes. And of course our fantastic and hugely versatile musicians. Thank you for the dedication and passion you've shown to every wild idea which has been presented to you. Special thanks to all the funders who have supported us. We couldn't have done it without you. Likewise, the individuals who donate, especially our friends supporters. It means the world to us that you believe in what we do and that you continue to support it. If you'd like to know more about how to support us in the future, all the info can be found on our website. And finally, we'd like to celebrate all the men, women and young people in prison and out who have engaged with us, and acknowledge tonight's incredible performers, Benjamin, Darren, Lucine, John, Helen and Noble. And to Irene's memory, and her family, and to Nick for being sources of inspiration from the start. We can't wait to see you in person at a live performance in the future. So in the meantime, thanks again, stay safe and stay well.
Trust embodies the experience I've had with the Irene Taylor Trust. Remembering all the participants and the experience that were part of the project, that are still part of the project. I think the first two verses speak of hope and liberation. The second part talks about the direct participation of the trust in terms of fostering that hope and moving that forward and shedding light where darkness was.
Moonlight's quest hidden in the clouds. Rainbows thirst for the coming rain. Sunshine waits in the evening sky. The horizon brings a myriad smiles. Life beckons to break of dawn. The night whispers the coming rain. Rivers hasten to find their way to join the sea in this new day. Trust in your soul to bring the joys you bring. Hearts free, so soaring. Trust in your heart to sing the melody it brings. Hearts free, so flying. Notes dance to join each sway. Lyrics hoping to name the way. Tales of times past and of today. Conquering we will be one day. Rhythm rolls, tide shut away. Avalon breathes here today. In music, these dreams we lay. Ablaze shadows stay away. Trust in your soul to bring the joys you bring. Hearts free, so soaring. Trust in your heart to sing the melody it brings. Free hearts so flying. Trust in your soul to bring the joys you bring. Free hearts so soaring. Trust in your heart to sing the melody it brings. Free hearts so flying. Trust in your soul to bring the joys you cling. Hearts free, so soaring. Trust in your heart to sing the melody it brings. Free hearts so flying. Trust in your soul to bring the joys you cling. Free hearts so soaring. Trust in your heart to sing the melody it brings. Free hearts so flying. Trust in your soul to bring the joys you cling. Free hearts so soaring. Trust in your heart to sing the melody it brings. Free hearts so flying.